Hey, it's Darrell here with TechCrunch, and I've got Steve here from My Shoebox. Steve, do you want to give everybody a little idea of what your company does?
Sure. My Shoebox is unlimited free photo backup for Mac, PC, iPhone, and Android. What we're trying to do is unify your photo collection. As you get more and more devices, your photo collection kind of gets fragmented across tablets, phones, laptops, old desktops, external hard drives. We want to bring it back together in one place you can access from anywhere. So it's unlimited cloud storage with uploaders for pretty much every major platform.
Great. So, I mean, there are people out there, like big companies, that are doing, want to tackle the same sorts of problems. So you've got Apple has iCloud, Google has, they're doing Google Drive and plugs into Google Plus and takes your photos from your mobile device. So what is it that's different that you're offering that those guys can't do?
Two main things. First, we actually have an unlimited free backup plan. Mm-hmm. So you can upload all your photos, and if you don't opt for our full resolution Pro plan, you can actually just keep your photos backed up forever for free with our free plan, which is downsampled. So you can just, no matter what, have all your collection automatically in one place. Second, we're really focused on making it cross-platform so that it works everywhere. So Google Plus has a great uploader, but it only works on mobile. Right. Dropbox, same thing, kind of a recurring theme. We have Mac, Windows, iOS, Android, pretty much anywhere you want to keep or store photos. We try to unify them, get into one place. And then we also offer a consistent photo-based viewing experience. So where Google Drive looks like a set of folders, and Dropbox looks like a set of folders, we do a lot of work. We dig into the meta tags and give you interesting ways to rediscover your older photos.
And that's, I think, one of the most interesting things about your product, now that I've seen it. So can you give a little explanation of what that does, how it organizes it in ways that users may not have thought of or may not have done themselves?
Strangely, actually, the one people like most is called auto sets, and what we do every time you log in the app, you just have 4 different sets in front of you of interesting photos from your past that you might want to re-explore. And sometimes it's an old camera you used to own, sometimes it's a trip you went on, but it's a different set every time. We actually get people, the average engagement on iPhone right now is 16 minutes. People just start browsing their old photos and going through stuff and rediscovering their own memories. So it's some of the more interesting content, and they just kind of keep going through it. If you want to find something specific, we built stuff on top of it called natural language search. So you can find every photo you've ever taken in Austin or in winter or on a Tuesday. We make it really easy to find a specific set of photos if you're looking for that, but also just randomly rediscover and kind of walk through your old photos in interesting ways. Cool.
And I know that we had talked about this before when we discussed this, but and it's a little bit future thinking, but what kind of things can you do then with advances that are coming up with technology that might make that even more interesting in the future?
Actually, in my background, before this, I was the program manager for augmented reality and Windows Phone. So when I started, I wanted to apply computer vision to people's personal photo collections. It was something that no one was really doing. We got into the unification first because that's kind of the first step to getting into that. But eventually, we want to start with faces, places, and things, and use computer vision to help auto sort and organize your collection to make it easy to find all the photos of someone or in a specific place, even if they're not manually tagged in the metadata. We can do that with computer vision and start to tag your photo collection, make it smarter, and make it organize itself. A little less manual effort involved there.
So this is sort of like what Apple is doing with Faces or in iPhoto, right?
Yep.
On a grander scale and across all your photos.
Across all your devices, all in one place, and it's the same UI everywhere. So you look at the same sets and the same features on iOS and Android as you are on desktop clients. So
great, cool. And so what's the? Can you describe the paid plan again versus the
paid plan? So everyone starts with 30 days free of unlimited resolution, and after 30 days, you can choose to go to our paid plan. So for $5 a month, we'll keep unlimited full resolution photos. Or for free, we'll actually keep unlimited photos. We just downsample them to a screen resolution. So they still look great on your computer, your iPad, any mobile devices, but they're not print worthy, I guess.
Okay, right. And how many people actually print?
That's it. Not a lot of people print. We're expecting, we just launched Tuesday, so we don't know how many people are going to go pro versus free, but we're expecting the free plan to be enough for most people, but for those people, who really care about the fidelity of their images to go for the pro plan.
And is that enough for you guys to build a future revenue stream on? Is just the pro plan? Or?
Yeah, it's enough. It depends on what rate people convert at, but it's relatively cheap to host the smaller images, but we can build a really great product around them because they still look great on any digital device. So.
And do you have other plans, though? Other ways you might go with revenue, or do you think you're going to stick with this?
We've got some other options. This is the one we're focusing on right now. It's the most direct, and it creates the best product. There's other options in terms of cool things you can build. In future thinking, we want to build an API to your photo collection, allow other people to build interesting stuff on top of that. There's a lot of great APIs out there today. Facebook can access your friend graph, and Twilio can help hook you up to SMS, but there's no way to get at someone's entire photo collection. We're not talking 220 photos like Facebook have. We're talking 5,000-10,000 photos per user.
Right.
There's lots of interesting things you can build on top of that if we can capture that. So there's cool things we can do from the API side and from different revenue streams we might explore. Right now, we're just kind of focusing on our pro planning, making the best core product that we can.
Okay. So in terms of your immediate goals, like what do you want to do? You talked about the platforms you're on. Where do you want to go next?
It depends who you ask. My co-founder is ex-BlackBerry. I'm ex-Windows Phone. Okay. So there's an ongoing debate about that. We have a prototype for Windows Phone. Windows 8 looks great. iPad, we'd like to have a really great native experience there. So lots of debate about what platform's next, but the most important thing is that we can capture your collection and unify it, and that you can access it anywhere. So not exactly sure what platform's next. We'll see who wins between me and my co-founder.
Okay. Yeah, because the Windows does seem like it's well suited. I mean, the Metro UI, perfect for
our
photos.
prototype on Windows Phone looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It just requires a little polish before we can actually take it to market. So I'm the only one with it right now. But.
Oh, cool. All right, great. I think thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us.
Cool.
Today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.